Hello, Cosm community. I am very excited to be here together with you, sharing our space and our time. My name is Lindsey Frank, and I am a regional director for COSM. I also am a local chapter facilitator in Illinois for the Northwest Suburban local chapter. And also, I am an educator, I'm a climate and social emotional learning coach, and outside of work, I am an empowerment and well-being coach for my company, The Butterfly Within LLC. So today, I'm partnering together with COSM to share just space and time for us, this important self-care that we so desperately need, especially in education, so that we can be the containers for this space and allowing our learners to be who they truly are in our classrooms. So today, let's just fully be present with all that we do and all who we are. Our theme is going to be around change. There are a lot of changes going on in our world and in ourselves, internally, externally, in our environments. So let this time be a moment of consistency, but yet also recognizing that no matter what changes are happening around us and in us, that we can always come back to the present moment and knowing that that is what is truth and truth within your heart. So as we practice here today, we are going to be doing some light movements in the beginning just to warm up our bodies, but then really spending some time in a meditation. And we'll be together for about 30 minutes or so. So we'll see where our journey takes us today. Go ahead and grab anything you need, whether it is a blanket, pillows, something to, if you prefer to sit, maybe a bolster or your yoga blocks for support, or anything that you need to be fully relaxed. Even an eye pillow or a little towel if you want to just truly be in the space during the meditation and relaxation to just be with you. So feel free to pause our video here and grab what you need for our time. And as you are ready, make yourself comfortable in a seated position. Any position is fine for you and your body. And that's the biggest thing of just doing what feels good to you. There is no right, there is no wrong, there is just you and what's good for you. And just do a mini check-in with yourself first as you prepare your space and prepare your body. And just as you settle in, maybe relax your eyes as maybe you exhale to just check in. And as you check in, maybe think about if there is an intention that comes to you that's connected to change and connected to the present moment. I also encourage if you have a journal nearby, if that was a tool that you decided to bring as well, always feel free to write anything down during the practice that comes up or noticing, especially before and after. And as you connect, just see what intention comes up for you. And take about 5 more breaths in this space, making your own connection and checking in with your heart on why you are here in this moment, together sharing space. And after your fifth breath, feel free to grab your journal if you have one, or just let that intention resonate on your heart. And with a smile, go ahead and open your eyes if they were closed. And again, just honoring the space and our time. And with a smile, I first want to say thank you so much for being you. So we're going to begin with opening up our joints to prepare our bodies, and we'll start from the top down. So feel free, your eyes could be open or your eyes could be closed or rested softly, but go ahead and bring your chin to your chest, noticing the back of your neck. And if here and feeling this stretch feels good to you, feel free to stay. Or I invite you to add some movement. Maybe you begin to let your neck go left and right on your own speed. Perhaps you add your breath, breathing in on one side, breathing out on another. And maybe you want to do a full circle. You know what your body would like today. Connect with it and honor it what it asks today in this moment. And notice any changes along the way. In our neck, there's a special connection to our meridians, and there are 12 meridians that connect in our neck. So I like to do full neck rotations to open that up, but there are different philosophies with it, so do what feels good for you. Take about 2 more breaths in whatever movement you're needing in your neck today. And after your second breath, go ahead and bring some stillness back and aligning your neck and your head and your spine and checking with yourself. Then moving into our shoulders here with our focus. Breathing in as they come up and forward and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Do a few more of these on your own, and however your shoulders would like to move today. Maybe with each circle, they're getting a little bit larger circles, maybe smaller circles. Noticing again your left and your right side and any changes on this journey. And as you feel ready, there's no rush. Go ahead and change your direction. Breathing in as they come up and out, as they come down. As you feel your shoulders in your body, maybe just say thank you, and any discomfort, just say thank you. And bring some stillness as you feel ready. And checking your alignment, checking with yourself, any changes. Then let's do some rotations with our hips and our lower back. Any direction you'd like to go. Just moving our hips and our lower back. Keeping your steady ground beneath you. So keeping all of your body onto the ground. So maybe your circles might be smaller. Maybe they get a little bit larger. But stay connected and grounded. Just like with change, we want to have our center centered, no matter the change. And as you are ready, you may switch directions. Again, there's no rush, and maybe you'll find that one direction you want to stay longer in. That is completely completely okay. Follow your own body and your own cues. Maybe you're adding your breath, breathing in as you come up and out as you come down. And slowly come back to center and check. Check your alignment, check any changes, checking your breathing. Where is your breath coming from? Is it low, middle, upper? And releasing. A couple more movements here for our spine. Our spine is such an important part, especially with meditation, because the more we can be aligned, the more open we can be, and it's just a beautiful thing. So breathing in, your arms will come up, and exhale to your right. Your left arm will come onto your knee, your back arm is behind you, and imagine your spine is super straight and your head moves last. And with each exhale, bringing out a little bit further and relaxing your spine. Take 2 more breaths here. On your next inhale, bringing your arms up, the smile, and exhaling to the opposite side. Again, your head will come last, connecting to your spine. With each exhale, just release a little bit more. Two more breaths. On your next inhale, bringing your arms up to center and exhaling them down to your sides. Keeping your right arm onto the ground, stretching your body just a little bit to the right as your left arm comes up and over. Honoring the side stretch. And perhaps twisting your body a little bit further up and look up to the sky. And honoring the side. Maybe your arms are lower, maybe it's a little bit higher. There's no right and no wrong, just for what you need. Take 2 more breaths. And notice where your breath is coming from in each of these different motions. Go ahead and take a breath in as you come back up to center. And moving to the left side. And then opening up, looking up to the sky. Checking in any changes left and right. Any discomfort, just smile and say thank you. And 2 more breaths. And on your next inhale, coming back up, bringing your palms together into your heart, connecting with that intention you had set already, noticing the changes, honoring the changes, and bringing your palms to your knees. We'll do a few cat-cows. So as we inhale, we'll be doing cow first. You'll be sitting and you're going to inhale, your chest will open and you'll look up to the sky. And exhale, rounding your spine and looking to your abdomen. Inhale, opening up your chest, pulling your spine, your shoulder blades together as you look up. And exhaling, rounding your spine. Do 2 more. And on your last one, Bring yourself back in alignment and checking again with yourself in this moment. Low and slow and connected. Honoring any changes. Before we completely are seated for a few moments as we get into our meditation, let's peel back a couple layers just so we are fully open. We a lot of times have a lot of armor on, so let's take a moment and just release all of that. So come on to your knees if that's comfortable, or you can stay seated if you have a chair. If you are on your knees and you have a blanket nearby, or if you want to roll up your yoga mat to create a space for your knees. If you want a cushion, you can do so, okay? Whatever your body is needing. And go ahead and sit back on your knees, releasing, or sitting back on your legs and your feet, just releasing your feet. Pushing them so that it just completely releases. And checking in with yourself here. And as you inhale, rise onto your knees, inhaling your arms up, palms together, exhaling to your heart, and make two fists at your heart, really tight. And then take a breath in and a breath out. And as you breathe in again, a really big breath as you open your arms out to the side, a big heart opener, keeping those fists very, very tight. And then exhale and release and open your hands if you have just released the arm. We will do it 2 more times. Inhale your arms up, palms together. Heart center, bringing 2 fists really tight. Inhale, opening up your arms, pulling them back into a heart opener, and exhaling, opening up your palms. 1 more, inhale, bringing your palms to your heart. 2 fists as if you're taking the last armor shield off for the day. And opening up your arms and fully release. Bringing your hands down to the mat. Do a couple cat-cows just to again release. Spine. And feel free to do any other movement you need as you make your way back to a seated position if that is what you would feel comfortable with today for a meditation. And you can choose any position you like, but make any movement, any adjustment. If you would like to be laying down, make yourself comfortable, grabbing any blankets or props that you need. Choose what works for you in this moment today. And as you're settling into your space, whatever you're choosing, just begin to make that connection back to your breathing. If that is something that you will feel comfortable focusing on, I'll also offer, if you prefer to focus on the texture, you can rotate your index finger with your thumb on the ground to just bring your focus here. But then also noticing any patterns. Is your breath or movement smooth, jerky, fast, slow, temperature? Does it change with just this awareness? And as you're settling in, making this connection, take a few deep breaths of the day and invite your eyes to slowly relax however it feels comfortable for you. Releasing any and everything that is not serving us today. And just begin to fully relax, starting with the top of your head. Take a breath in and a breath out, and fully relax your head and your mind, focusing on your face and noticing your face. And take a breath in and a breath out, fully relaxing your face. Noticing your neck and your throat. And take a breath in and a breath out, fully relaxing your neck and your throat. Noticing your shoulders. And take a breath in and a breath out, fully relaxing your shoulders. Noticing your arms and your hands. And taking a breath in and a breath out, fully relaxing your arms and your hands. Noticing your chest and your lungs and your heart. Take a breath in and a breath out, and fully relax your chest, your lungs, and your heart. Noticing your abdomen and taking a breath in and a breath out, and fully relaxing your abdomen. And noticing your back and your spine. Take a breath in and a breath out, and fully relax your back and your spine. Noticing your hips and your legs and your feet. And take a breath in and a breath out, and relax your hips, your legs, and your feet. Take 3 more breaths, relaxing any other part that needs it today. And as you exhale, fully release. And after your 3rd breath, I'm going to count backward from 10. Just fully relax into this space, honoring silent space, honoring the words that I'll share, and the love from my heart to your heart. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly relax. Feeling completely in this present moment. Honoring this present moment. Honoring any change. And that even in this moment, this stillness, this relaxation, it's changing. Different breathing and heartbeat and words, breath, sounds. Honoring that even in this still moment, change is existing. And it's so beautiful. And comparing change to gold, how gold is gold. It can be formed into so many different things, whether a statue or a ring or in a picture or even just gold itself, how precious. And that no matter how it's molded and changed, it still is gold. Just like how you in your heart and that butterfly within your heart, it's just like gold. So precious and embraces every moment of change, yet being truly you. And how grateful to be right here, right now, in this moment, allowing the relaxation and pause, while at the same time, change. And take about 10 breaths here on your own. The biggest breaths of the day. Inhaling anything you need and exhaling anything that you don't. And honoring our silence to embrace you and the changes. And I'll bring you back in a few moments. And slowly bringing yourself to this space after your 10th breath. There is no rush. And after your 10th breath, invite some movement, maybe to your fingers and toes, or wrists and ankles. And I'll bring us back and counting up to 5, but staying with this feeling. 1, 2, 3, slowly, 4, and 5. Take a big breath in, inviting this beautiful life and breath And sigh it out. And take a big stretch, whether you're seated, whether you're laying down, however feels good for you. And if you're laying down, stay with your feeling. Make any other movement and begin to bring yourself back into a seated position. And for those of you who are sitting together, just staying with the feeling, knowing that you can stay in this relaxed state even as you come back into the present moment with your awareness. And I invite you, again, if you have your journal nearby, if anything came up that you'd like to remember, an insight, on noticing, take a minute to write anything down or take a minute to just be with this thought in your heart of any of those noticing. And as you finish your last thought, if you are journaling, just place your hands on your heart. And I invite you to place your thumbs together on your heart as if it's a butterfly or an eagle or anything that resonates with you. For me, this is a butterfly. It reminds me of change. And let's take a collective breath in as a community here and sharing and honoring our space. So in honor and support of our space, take a breath in and a breath out. And with a smile, we'll thank each other for our time. And please know that the butterfly within me sees, honors, and values the butterfly within each and every one of you here today and always. Thank you so much for our time. And feel free to connect, whether through Cosm or feel free to visit my website, www.thebutterflywithin.me. Feel free to join me for a wellness class for adults or children you can share. And feel free also to reach out anytime. My contact information can also be found on my website. Thank you and have a wonderful rest of